Hey YouTubies, today we're gonna try and get this Honda back on the road. And do I know what's wrong with it? Not completely. My guess is a fuel pump, and that's what we're gonna do. I got a new fuel pump over here, and I got Phoebe with me today. She's gonna be helping me, and so let's pull this out. So I found a screwdriver to get the old boom boom box out of the way. Boom boom box removed. Thanks to another YouTube guy, I can't remember, but he told me to look at this thing, so we're gonna find out what's under it. Yeah, Phoebe, she's hunting mice that were left in this mess. I'm over here opening something. Don't look like no dang fuel pump to me. That's okay. It does have this little wire here that goes to a ground. And the other side comes under here to a little clip. So I'd say that's maybe our fuel gauge thingamabob. So I disconnected, I believe, what to be a ground. Put the bolt back in there so I wouldn't forget where it goes. I also put these little screws back in their homes and got this disconnected. So I guess now I'm going under the car.
Well, I made it down to the other side, and I found these, which I figured would be fuel lines, and I followed them, and they go right here. Behind here there's some clamps, so it looks like I need to move this. And when this car died, I know I was at the gas station and just filled the tank, so she's full. But there's this nice little drain plug in. Oh, hey Phoebe. She may come help. Hi Billy. But after we get this drained, then it looks like we do a couple fuel lines and these two strap bolts, and we'll be out. Oh girl, what is that? You can hear something high over. What is it? Thinking gas. Are you getting all high, huh? That's okay. No, yuck, man. What was that nastiness? Nope, no, do it. Holy crap, my knees are gonna take a week to recover from that fucking race.
So after that gas bath and that gas high, I think I'm gonna go inside and wash up and go get Colorado high instead. Take a safety meeting, because that sucks. Hate gas. We came back from our safety meeting, and I think it's time to drop the tank. So I guess we're gonna unhook some hoses and see what we can get into, I guess.
Well, of course those don't want to come out. Flathead and a hammer? These guys are losing their heads. They can be now. Yeah. So much in the face. What a great place to be.
Alright, YouTubies, here's a quick update. I got the tank out. And looks like now I just got to do these couple bolts and we'll pop her out real quick. Oh, I also found the electrical connector under this big rubber thing. That'll be nice. Look at that. Pops right off. Don't forget to grab the longest extension on the baby ratchet you have, because why not? And don't forget to sweep or vacuum or I choose sweep off the surroundings. You don't want any dirt going in this big old hole right here, so just use the Mikey's approved sweeper and go about your day. Well, I got this old one out and she doesn't look pretty, but it doesn't look horrible. No, I'm just kidding, it looks pretty bad. Look at that screen. Yeah. I got the new one over here. She looks way cleaner. So you come over here and we just drop her in the hole. Just like that. She fits right in the same hole. Oh, now I got my electrical back on. I've got my screws back in, my little connector back on. I got these things back attached. Time to get it back in. And simple enough. You use the jack with the gas tank 9000er attachment to spread the weight so you don't crush your tank. And you lift her back up. Then we get our fuel lines back on. We put these straps back on and hopefully we're done and it fires back up. Well, minus the stuff we got to do in the trunk. Alright, YouTubies. So I tried to crank this thing over after putting the fuel pump in, and all it does is crank. So I did some more investigation and I have no spark. This guy don't do nothing. So all these spark plugs, wires, the cap, the little rotor back here, all that was new. The only thing I didn't replace was this guy, the ignition module, which sits right in that little gap. So I'm gonna hope that that's my next issue. Alright, update time. I got that in. So now I'm gonna throw my cap and rotor and all that back together and we're gonna see if she got spark this time. Okay, so that didn't work and I still don't have spark and it's dark out. So I'm gonna call it a day and I'm gonna come back tomorrow, and my assumptions is something with the distributor. Maybe, but we'll find out tomorrow, I guess. I'm here, and today we're gonna be looking into diagnosing what the issue is. I ordered a distributor just cause, for the fun of it, I guess, but I'm waiting for that to come in. So we're gonna find out why we have no spark. Whatever the issue is, I don't know. Well, I think I found the problem, and might be this guy, the coil. We pulled out our ohm meter and checked her, and it seems to not be doing its job. So I'm gonna replace that while I'm at it and guarantee that this car has a full ignition system that's been updated. This is the word I'm looking for. You know, it's just lovely for the videos on YouTube's and the pages on the internet to be able to find the information you need, because that's what makes my job easy as a do-it-myselfer. I think I'm gonna go take a warm snack break as I wait for my parts to come in this afternoon and find something else to fill my time. But for now, I'll be back. Parts came in. They're on the ground over there, and the sun's going down pretty quick, so I'm gonna try and get this ignition coil on and this distributor on real quick, and hopefully she'll start tonight.
Alright, get in it. Put your belt somewhere you remember? Maybe? Probably not. I never remember. What am I talking about? Alright, we got the new coil on. Let's stick it back in here now. Come on, little buddy. Don't run away. You were all beans. They can't hold it no more. Ah. Okay. So. Little buddy. Little buddy. Alright, we're almost there. Keep me hanging in there, YouTubies. We're just looking for a banana and a potato. Well, there's that one. Got it out. Put the new one in.
Okay, my friends, got the new parts installed, so let's give her a good old rant test, you know, see if she'll start. So that didn't work. I guess I'm going back to the drawing book and more diagnosing and internet searching. Alright, my YouTube friends, I did a lot of researching on the old googly box, and everything seems to be pointing at one of these, a main relay, which I thought I had replaced, but buying this one does not look anything near the one I replaced. So I'm gonna give it a shot, and I'm gonna hope that this works, because I need my little gas saver back. So on my googly box, this thing says it's located up here, in here somewhere high. So I'm gonna climb up under here, lay on my back, and see what I can find. Well, I made it down here, and I found the location right here, which is actually under this little box over here that bolts up here. But this is the new one. I got the new one in already. So I'm gonna put this back, and then we're gonna start the car and see if it'll start. The new part in, and let's give her a crank and see if she actually fires this time. I'm glad you stuck around. I did a bunch of looking, and the only thing that I could come across was nothing. So I went into the fuse panel, and I checked the fuses, and I pulled the fuse out, and she don't look like she's bad. She's burnt a little on this side, but the center hoop-de-hoo is fine. But she looked a little melted, so I pulled it out, put in a new fuse, and check out what she'll do. I don't know what I was doing, spending all this money on random parts, just for a fuse. Don't be like me. Check your fuses. We're not done yet though. We got a running car, but she's still on blocks. She's still a mess inside. And the most importantly, our little boom boom box. We gotta get that back in. You can't have a Honda without the two 12ers, okay? That's just how it is. And after we get the boom boom box in, we're gonna take out this new battery, set her aside because she's a little too wide. She don't fit. And we're gonna go get the other battery that we bought, and we're gonna stuff her in. And we're gonna put our little air cleaner back together. We're gonna double check we got all our bolts and clips and whatever in the right spots, and we're gonna send it. Maybe through the field back there, maybe not, maybe down the street. But hang in there with me. Let's get this going. It's been too long for this car. We got the new battery in. We got the boom booms 9000s back in the trunk. You know, we got to let everyone know we're coming. We got our air cleaner on. We checked the distributor and the plugs and the coil again. We checked the oil. It's good. Needs a replacing. Redo. That's good. The only thing left to do now is get some air in this low tire and give her a good test run. And boom, there we have it. We got air in all 4 tires to check. We got the boom boom boxes back in, so check. We got good battery, check. I think we're good to go. Was it the brightest idea to replace all these parts before knowing what the issue is? Probably not. But they needed to be done because I put about 70,000 miles on this thing and haven't done a tune-up. So it's finally got a tune-up, and she should run like a champ. So let's give it a shot. Test drive complete. I think things went well, even though we spent a bunch of extra money. We didn't have to, but the car's back on the road, saved me a little gas money, and thanks for watching. If you liked what you watched today, if it was helpful for you, you liked the video, subscribe to the channel and share it, because we need those.